In this session, we are going to look under the hood to understand why unemployment happens and what it means for the whole economy. The first type of the unemployment is cyclical unemployment. This is the short-run variation in unemployment caused by the business cycle. When the economy is booming or expanding, cyclical unemployment is low because the firms are hiring to meet high demand. However, during a recession, demand for goods and service drops, leading companies to lay off workers. You can see this clearly in the graph below. Highlighted area indicate the US recessions. During the event like dot-com bubble burst, the Great Recession of 2008, and the COVID-19 pandemic, there are spikes of unemployment rates. Even when the economy is doing great, the unemployment rate never hits 0%. We call this baseline the natural rate of unemployment. It consists of two parts. First is frictional unemployment. This is actually a sign of a healthy economy. It is the times people spend moving between jobs or searching for a better job. Second is structural unemployment. This happens when there is a permanent shift in the economy, like new technology innovation, making certain skills old so that the living workers need significant retraining. The natural rate of unemployment is not a fixed number. It can change based on a social and technological shifts. Currently, economists estimate the US natural rate is about 4.5% and 5.5%. Why it is lower than it used to be? Tools like LinkedIn or job searching platforms make it much faster for workers to find new jobs, reducing the frictional unemployment. And the growth of temporary jobs helps people find work while they search for the permanent jobs. Lastly, as the baby boom generation ages and retires, the remaining workforce tends to be more stable. In macroeconomics, we use the term full employment to describe a situation where the actual unemployment rate equals the natural rate. At this point, cyclical unemployment is zero. When we are at full employment, the economy is producing its potential real GDP. If the unemployment is higher than the natural rate, we are in a recession and losing out on potential output. If it's lower, we are in an exceptional expansions. Governments can influence the natural rate of unemployment by changing incentives for workers and firms. On the labor supply side or workers' incentive side, very generous unemployment benefits or food stamps can reduce the opportunity cost of being unemployed and potentially making people less eager to accept the first job offer they get. Also, government-funded retraining programs or job searching assistance can help people return to the workforce faster and effectively lowering the natural rate. On the labor demand side, or how eager companies are to hire, high minimum wages might discourage firms from hiring low-skilled workers. Excessive permits and fees can make it harder for businesses to expand. And if a law makes it very hard or expensive to fire workers, businesses often become much more hesitant to hire them in the first place. Strong unions can push wages higher, which may lead firms to hire fewer people to keep costs down. Thank you for watching.